Our top story this evening, an apartment fire near the Old Hickory Mall area keeps Jackson firefighters busy this afternoon and displaces a number of residents living at the complex. Sean Fawcett is live with details about the fire. Sean?
Well, Tom, firemen responded to this fire here at the Heritage Apartments on Old Hickory Boulevard shortly after 1 o'clock this afternoon. When they arrived here, they found a working fire. A second call brought more equipment and men to the scene. It took about 45 minutes to bring the blaze under control. The fire apparently started on the second floor inside apartment 4 in building 87. 2 units suffered severe fire damage, while 4 were damaged by smoke and water.
Me and my grandsons was in the downstairs apartment, and we heard all this banging going on upstairs, like somebody was moving stuff around and running through the apartment. About 5 minutes later, somebody was banging on the doors and the windows telling us to get out, and that there was a fire up there, and we just left everything. We just went outside with what we were wearing and everything.
And as I mentioned, those 6 families who lived in these units are without homes tonight. They are receiving assistance from the Red Cross. We're live in North Jackson. Sean Fawcett, ABC 7 Eyewitness News. I'm Sean Fawcett in North Jackson, where I talk with residents affected by an apartment fire. That's coming up.
Several families are homeless tonight after a fire at an apartment building in North Jackson. Good evening, I'm Kelly McAllister.
I'm Brad Douglas, ABC 7 Eyewitness News reporter Sean Fawcett joins us live from North Jackson near the Old Hickory Mall with the details. Sean?
Well, a fire tore through this apartment building behind me shortly after 1 o'clock this afternoon off of Old Hickory Boulevard. Those families that were affected have been displaced by that fire. They say efforts by the police, by the fire department rather, and a locksmith helped save their lives. Flames severely damaged this apartment building in the Heritage Apartment Complex. The 6 units had to be evacuated as the fire consumed at least 2 of the units. Christina Siebert Cannon was at work when she heard about the damage to her apartment.
1:20, I was at work, and my mother called me because she's been keeping my children, and she told me that my apartment was on fire and that I needed to come home. I pull up and see that the apartment above me is ablaze and my children are outside along with my mother.
Tammy Mockridge was working on her computer when she heard an odd noise coming from surrounding apartment units.
So I looked outside, came out, and I just seen smoke all over the place. Grabbed my dog and came outside, and we've been milling around.
Mindy Belt, who was babysitting her grandchildren during the fire, says the firefighters weren't the only heroes on the scene.
There was a man, he's a hero, the man that was knocking on these doors. I don't know what the place is that he works at, but it's a locksmith place. His name is Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you.
As with many residential fires, the Red Cross was also on the scene. They were offering assistance to anyone who is in need. We're live in North Jackson. Sean Fawcett, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.